I've worked in live events, music festivals, and this would have been my 8th Coachella working. I felt like my 2020, like this was my year. I had booked a few days with BTS at the Rose Bowl, started the conversations with Billie Eilish about doing a few VIP tour dates, Nickelodeon Slime Fest, and my art was gonna be in an art show in Venice. So my month/spring were just like bam, bam, bam. All of a sudden, I started kind of noticing the severity of the situation and the pandemic. So I started allowing myself to realize that probably Coachella was gonna get canceled. But I assumed after that, things were maybe gonna go back to normal. But then I think shock started to settle in a few days later when every single boss contacted me like a domino effect. This gig is postponed. This gig is canceled. I'm so sorry. It's honestly the safest and best thing that our industry could have done. And I support it 100%, but it does put all of us in a interesting pickle that work on the crew side of things, because our line of work, the entire purpose of it is to gather large groups of people to enjoy an experience. But with social distancing, that's a big no-no. And not only do we have the thousands of people that are enjoying the concert, the festival, all of the activities going on, but you also have the hundreds and thousands of people behind the scenes making it happen.
Thought I'd show you around my bus. This is Bus 15, the best bus.
But if I'm on a tour like Van's Warped Tour, which I did for 3 years, we're living on a tour bus.
Penny, say hi.
Your crew members really become family. We're working together, we're eating together, we're sleeping in the same moving vehicle. So as far as social distancing, it's kind of impossible. It is quite difficult because it's not a situation where we can work from home. Whether you're a lighting director, whether you're a tour manager, in sponsorship, building stages, photography, all of that, we're all in the same boat where right now we don't have work. Working as a gig worker and in the gig economy, I kind of feel like it's not a standard 9-to-5 situation. It's not a, I know I'm gonna get my paycheck every 2 weeks situation. We know how to spend and save because we do have dry seasons in the music industry. And we all prepare for that in one way or another. But most of my friends, prior to the Senate voting on the new bill, which would allow freelancers and 1099 employees to file unemployment, we weren't able to access those benefits.
Okay, I'm gonna craft for a little bit.
We, as freelancers, are usually Jacks and Janes of all trades. I've seen my friends designing their own merch. They have a side hustle where it's a screen printing business. I make enamel pins and I paint. I've had people commission paintings from me recently, and my pin sales have spiked just because people know that it's a way to support me without just handing me some money over Venmo. They're like, hey, I can purchase something from you artistically and know that it's going towards your bills and your food. It's a very unique line of work that I think draws in a lot of creative people, whether they're musicians themselves or artists or creatives themselves. So because on the road, you don't often have the time or space to release those creative energies, you're supporting the other artists. It's really cool to sit back and get to explore that creative energy yourself. So that's been a positive.
Say hello, everyone.
It's something that none of us ever expected, and I guess it shows the weak point of our industry. I think a lot of changes will be made in this interim period. I think one of the beautiful things that our industry gives is people to look forward to. And in a time like this, I think we all need something fun to look forward to. And even if it's next year, and even if it takes a little while for us to figure out how to make things safe for everyone involved, whenever that is, we're all really looking forward to getting back on the road, to getting back on the festival field and making the magic happen.